jump back here real quick. Oh, see if I'm on the camera. I am. You know what? It's probably pretty good. It's pretty good. Can't fucking see anything. Maybe this is better. Or not. Welcome everybody to this janky setup of mine. It's totally experimental and weird. Like with everything, my haircut, my mustache, my drum setup. I like to provoke. Yeah, I'm a big old provocateur. I like to be, I like to make people think, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why like this? But because I want to. That's why. So what we have here is the shitty Tom over here. Another shitty one here. Shitty China here. And what you see is what you get. Single pedal. Of course. Natural Oma. Let's go. I don't think I've played above the tempo of like 10 years or something. I used to play nothing but as a kid, or not as a kid actually, growing up, all I would play was, and then I got a double pedal and then I just, that whole ordeal for a few years, and then I scrapped it, and now I'm just grooving again. So, what to do? Maybe just start jamming some stuff off the top of my dome. Maybe start jamming some Pumpkins. Why not? The legendary old legend of Geek USA. Let's see if I can do this. had trouble with it as a child because it's slow, and you have to make every hit count, and you have to land every hit as well, as long as land every break. That's the hard part, landing the breaks when you play drums. Gets you fucked it up. What? Oh my god, these tops are the same fucking tuning. Fuck! Another slow part with a cool ass fiddle. Start-stoppy, breaky rendition of Achy Breaky Heart. No, Geek USA. Oh, fuck yeah! Thank you, dude. I have no idea what the audio sounds like, but I'm glad you said it sounds amazing, dude. I moved my drums to my friend's basement. This is not it. This is, however, and then me and said friend, we got started renting a couple nights a week from this other guy's rehearsal space. Anyway, so these are my drums. It's my snare, my cymbals, but the other guy's kit. So glad it sounds good, dude. Wham. That was Geek USA by the Smashing Pumpkins, and Jimmy Chamberlain, who is the drummer for the Smashing Pumpkins, is, he's my life, basically. Everything in his playing, I study I have studied since I was like 6 years old. And as I get older, and as my technical chops have deteriorated, so like where like the useless chops have just, or maybe the part of my brain has just like switched off. I find that just keeping that groove, like playing up, gets easier. Like at the ending groove there, which is super slow, and it's not like hammering the crash like that's not heavy to me. We have this almost like shuffle fucking little groove at the end there, which is super heavy. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Partially because, make the right hand bounce off the right, or this is a crash actually, but play up to emphasize, the laid backness, the power of the right hits, and use dynamics on the cymbals. Christ's sakes, it's not just you sing with the cymbals. I like that. What else do we got? Well, if I want to jump into the fucking this mat, I can tell that this mat is not used to have, or this hi-hat stand, etc. is not used to have people pumping the hi-hat with the left foot. But well, since we're on the subject of the Smashing Pumpkins, let's lay into some more Chamberlain grooves. The fuck is that? Why not Cherub Rock? Let's play Cherub Rock. Sing along with me if you know the song, or sing along, whatever. song. Oh, fuck! Pretty samey, but that's a groove. That is a drum beat that I could not play for the life of me when I was a kid. The rest of the album, Siamese Dream, fine. I played along with it fine because the tempo of the songs are either, you know, like pretty fast, like, or then, you know, I don't know. Yeah, well, basically that whole deal. But Cherub Rock, that, oh man, that just so far back on the beat. It's so slow and it's so, I don't know. It's that made me the whole fine, okay, if the beat was about just, it'd be fine if the beat was just straight up, you know, like a Rage Against the Machine beat, but it's not. It's, the ride has like a clearly accented vibe on the ones and the threes. And then the ghost notes in there on the snare, which are sometimes syncopated with the bass drum. That would. Well, it's hard to play without the ride, but. Fuck, you get it. Anyway, Chamberlain does that a lot, but I think that I've started doing it more than him. I think I picked up on it one time when I was younger, and that sort of has become like a subconscious in my drumming mind when I play drums. Is, yeah, you know, ghost notes have always been fire to me, but what is even more fire to me nowadays, or for the longest while, has been syncopating ghost notes with the kick drum so that you actually sort of drown them out. Which kind of defeats the purpose of playing them, I guess, unless you know they're there. So, you know, like. Yeah, I could just be playing. Or. How I would play that, it would be. Yeah, whoops. That's actually a really interesting study in my drumming. To me, is, you know, I get to. Usually, you know, when I play drums, I just play drums. I don't talk about it. And now that I'm doing this, I feel like I analyze what I do a lot more than not at all. So, for example, that's something pretty cool actually. And I'm not to say that because as I was playing around with that groove, I noticed that all three of those grooves are basically the same groove, and they all sound great, but they all. Just because of how I chose to play the ghost notes or not play them at all, really changes the mood of that groove. So take this as a master class. Fuck. sort of funny to me now when I'm playing that and listening to it. How I feel like, oh yeah, I either play these two ghost notes or I don't. When I was varying up that groove, but there's a bunch of ghost notes in there. Like just what I don't do it intentionally; they just happen. So I'm sort of, yeah, as I said, I'm analyzing my own playing here as well. These ghost notes, they're not even ghost notes there anymore. Those are the only ghost notes that my brain registered, but actually I was playing more like. But that whole actually main beat is a bunch of ghost notes, because instead of just playing the snare on the twos and four, I do like a ba ba ba. Yeah, damn. That's something that I do a lot actually. Now that I'm again thinking like, oh, how do I typically play a groove? Well, it's always, or not always, but it's often like a double, not a double stroke per se, but a double snare hit on the twos and on the twos basically. But really subtle second hit, you can barely hear it. Also, obviously, you have a rough at the end of the bar. There. Press roll, a little rough. It's not a double stroke, because I don't like double strokes. I mean, I like them fine if they're played nice and tight, but most of the time they're not. So anytime you hear double strokes in ghost notes, they're usually bad. They take up a lot more room in the groove than rough. Whatever. That's basically just me. I'm just going whole hog on fucking ghost note stuff there. What's up, dude? Oh, hell yeah. Request coming up. Well, The Art of Dying, I can play like the first bar of that. And I was saying that I don't have the double pedal. I haven't played with a double pedal in years. So I'd obviously need that. But if you mean like the very intro with just the sticks and shit, I can't even do that. But Salad Fingers 90, you asked for Quiet? Hell yeah. Dude, the fact that you're into the Pumpkins makes this so awesome for me. As I said, that drumming is what makes me drum. But first, me attempting the Art of Dying. Fuck, I remember how it goes. I've already lost it. It's fucking impossible. But Quiet by the Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins. I can do that. Maybe. Fuck. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, fuck it. thank you for that request. That was Quiet by the Smashing Pumpkins. And as I was approaching the end of the songs, I realized something about that song that I never thought of. I don't think that song has it has a couple of tom hits, but that's it. It has a bunch of blistering snare roll fills, but very little tom. I mean, there's a little break before the second verse. But you know, none of the rolls go around the kit like, or you know, whatever. It's just that Chamberlain, that accented snare roll. Holy crap. Hang on, what the fuck? Yeah, damn, those accents. That's another thing that Jimmy's drumming taught me when I was a youngster was, if you're gonna do snare rolls, if they're fast, play them single stroke. Except for that one part in this song, actually, which I started off with double stroke, because Jimmy does that as well. But even still, that part, gotta make it tight as hell. Don't, play the double strokes so tightly and so evenly that when you switch to single strokes, you can't even hear the difference. But other than that, those main rolls before the choruses, the creme de la crop there. What else? Oh yeah, as I started playing the song, I realized, oh shit, this is actually the only song, Pumpkin song, that has a smidgen of double bass in there. I remember trying to figure out, why the fuck that can't be double bass? Why would there be double bass? Why would there be one note of double bass in one Smashing Pumpkins song throughout their entire catalog? But it just is there. And that's, of course, the verse, which I played it as a tom hit instead. Like this. Because the rhythm is actually, if this is the kick, then it's... So I played that. On the fly adjustment there. I see what you did with the challenge there. I said, I don't have a double bass. I haven't played double bass in years. Play some Pumpkins with double bass. Oh, well, that's it. Hell yeah, Hellraiser. Actually, damn. Any other requests? Throw them my way. My way or the highway. You have a Limp Bizkit I should play? Check. Check out my melody. Fuck, you know what? Hell yeah, dude. The album I used to play to also a lot was, of course, the Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. That was right before I got my double kick. And I think that album in 2000 or... Yeah, maybe I got it in 2000 or 2001. I don't remember. Was like... right before I got my first double pedal, and I was like, I want to start playing like Slipknot and stuff, but maybe that album was the first time that I played like really heavy stuff, So, I mean, heavy, emphasizing the heaviness of the drum grooves with a single pedal, because John Otto from Limp Bizkit, he probably fucking has a double bass anyway, but it's sparse. But we have the legendary If Only We Could Fly. groove goes actually. I think there's a bunch of ghost notes in there that do the exact syncopation that I talked about a while back with the kick drum. Ghost notes that are sort of barely even there. Fuck! Maybe that's where I picked it up. Maybe that's where I picked it up actually. It's like, oh yeah, Jimmy Chamberlain. That's where I learned playing ghost notes. Maybe it was actually in Biscuit that should be credited. Of course, the My Generation groove. Do you know where you are? Welcome to the jungle. Fuck! I can't play it. Fuck me. Christ. I'm still like in the I'm still in the swingy vibe of Jimmy Chamberlain, which is like, you know, not loose by any means, but like airy. And I jumped right into Limp Bizkit, which is like, anyway, yeah, so that's fun. What else? A bunch of good drum grooves on that album. Like dabba 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 dabba. I got carried away there. Speaking of carried away, I don't know if anyone cares about stuff like this, but I just stopped mid-beat because the song that I was playing, Take a Look Around by Limp Bizkit, the beat stops where it does, so I was just playing along with the song just now. And then I noticed where I hold my sticks. Look at this. Can you see where my sticks are at? I will come closer and show. This is something that I noticed a while back, actually, was I was drumming. Look at where I'm holding my sticks. Right? Everyone's taught when you play the drums, you maybe this is an easier angle, I don't know. This is how I was playing just now. Everyone's taught when you play drums, you hold them like fucking way up here or something. I don't know, like maybe here, and then but what I noticed a few years back when I started examining my playing is I noticed that when I lay into a groove, I hold them way the fuck back here. By the way, this is like the first time I drum with gloves because I didn't want to wear my hands out right at the start because I haven't played drums actively in years. So, but anyway, check out where I was holding the sticks way the heck back here because when I lay into a groove, I need to have so much power. Such power! No, but I really want like the hits to hit, you know? Wham! And then, when I go into something fast that needs finesse, or I need less stick, I shimmy my hands, or I shimmy my fingers up the stick. Watch. Well, you can't see it now, but let's pretend I'm playing a beat here. It's like, okay, so the sticks are here. Boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, boom. I shimmy up, and I release. Ba, what da 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 release. They're here. They're there. And then I release. Takes a couple like nudges every now and then, but it's like a little stick toss away from me. so that I catch it, and it's way back here again, which is really neat. And it's one of those things where, growing up as a kid, you go to a drum teacher because there wasn't a YouTube back then, or the internet fucking didn't exist properly back then. So, I had my drum teacher, classically trained, first of all, when I showed up at the my first lesson, and I was 10, I held the sticks like this, which is a French grip, I guess. It said, "Oh, there, boy, you're not riding a horse. Turn your hands like this." And so I did. And I was like, I guess this is how to hold the sticks, but it's not really comfortable. And then I noticed when I naturally play, I turn them like this. Sometimes I turn them this fucking wide. Also, my teacher said, always grip the sticks here. And what do I notice now? Pretty well established in my craft. It's like, yeah, fuck you. I hold my sticks here, actually. So, just a little cool story there to let y'all know that whatever works for you, do it. If this crazy, ugly-ass setup works for you, do it. If holding the sticks here does it for you, do it. For example, I don't know, let's play another, heavy groove. Woo, I'm getting into the mood already. My sticks are back here. Tapping the snare like this, holding the sticks with nothing but these fingers. I don't know if you can tell, but if I was to do a crazy snare roll with 30 seconds or something, then I would shimmy the sticks up real quick. And during the first bar of the beat, crawl back, crawl back down the sticks, which is something really cool that I noticed. Maybe people do this. Maybe this is something drummers do. I don't know. But as I said, the only time ever that I've been instructed how to hold the sticks or stick technique and stuff, it was hold them like this. You don't ride a fucking horse. Grab them up here. All else is wrong. And then 30 years later, I'm like, how old am I? 20 something years later, I'm like, no, this is fine. Anyway, I've been playing a bunch of Smashing Pumpkins. I've been playing some Limp Bizkit. If we're going to talk about some crazy grooves that are actually awesome, I was thinking about Steve Vai's The Attitude song, namely the live version from G3 1996, which is a CD that I used to play along to with Mike Mangini on the drums. Maybe I said that already, I don't know. But that song, the live rendition of it, has so many. I mean, it's a shit song, basically. It's just a wankfest jerk-off show of, hey, look at what a good guitarist I am. Written by Steve Vai in 1984. It was on his first album, Flexible. Maybe that was 86, I don't know. But still, so the song-wise, it's not good. But drum beat-wise, part-wise, it's fucking rad. There's a bunch of cool beats on it. And one is near the end. And it's crazy. And it took me decades almost to decipher what the fuck's going on, because it's like a second long and it's crazy, but this is how it goes. Did you catch it? And then it goes into another beat, but I used to play, because me and my friend, who actually I'm renting this space with, when we were in 7th grade, 20 years ago, we jammed along to this song, we covered it, and I would play it as, but I knew it was wrong. I just heard there was a bunch of ghost notes in there, but I didn't know what the fuck. Then I started deciphering it. I was like, yeah, wait, hang on, the kick's doing a. And there's way more snare ghost notes in there. And then eventually I realized, oh, it's just watch and listen and follow. Right hand, just do this. leaves the left hand to play all the notes in between, which means you got triplet ghost notes. Actually, you know what? Someone mentioned Gojira earlier on. Now that I'm playing that groove and I'm listening to it, it's like, is that the drum beat from Global Warming? Is that what Mario's doing over there? Hang on. Oh, never mind. No, is this? Well, I think it might be the same thing. I've never played along to that song, but I think that's what he does. Which is essentially the same thing hand-wise, but the difference with the Mike Mangini's beat and what makes that groove so sick is what he does with the kick. It's not even fours, like it's so that groove. When I understood what the hell is going on in that groove, I shit myself, and then I played it for like 3 days straight. Maybe he lifted that groove off of someplace else. I don't know, but all I know is he's a great drummer, and this was in 1996, so it's fairly early on still. Maybe nowadays in like Meshuggah and a bunch of extreme metal bands, and they have stuff like that. But this was in 1996 on a fucking Steve Vai concert for like a second. This is how long the part is in the song. The part is in the song. That's it. But yeah, you can play along with that, play around with that groove. Good stuff. Damn, you know what? I should actually, like I said, me and my friend used to cover this song in 7th grade. That's nigh on 20 years ago, and so I should remember how to play this song through and through from memory, because it's weird. So, and it's throughout the song, it's got really cool drum stuff, so let me give it a shot. Forget what the fuck happens. This song is a mess, as I said, but and then, here's the cool part. No wait. What the fuck? Hang on. This song's a mess. happens. Then we have like 20 bars of. Eventually goes into this might be another cool part. Damn, as I said, I haven't played that song in a long time. And it will probably be a long time before I play it again, because that was not fun at all. I thought it was going to be way better, but it wasn't. Fucking this hi-hat pedal and everything's sliding all over, slippity sliding. What's up? What's the song ever recorded fully? Which one? The Attitude song? I don't know when you stated this, because I haven't checked the channel in like 10 minutes, but the Purdy Shuffle, isn't that the, I just, on YouTube, I just put up a clip of me playing the Rosanna Shuffle, or like a variation of it. I forget which. I mean, of course, I watched when the YouTube came out. I, as a young drummer, in 2005, I was like eating up everything drum related. Before that, you'd go to fucking like NAMM's homepage, NAMM, in like the early 2000s, and you check out the fucking showcase videos of the drummers there, and you'd be like, oh my god, and you'd download it to your fucking computer, or then you'd go to drummerworld.com. That was another site that I just frequented every day. Drummer World, and you had to like watch through some fucking shitty Flash video or whatever. Different drummers like Buddy Rich, of course. But different time. The fuck? Yeah. But yeah, back in those days, I did watch, of course, I studied the Purdy Shuffle. But I forget what the difference is now to the Rosanna Shuffle. Which actually, yeah, I mean, this Mangini beat, that's like a hyper version of Rosanna, or the Rosanna Shuffle. I don't remember how the song goes, so I don't remember how the beat goes exactly, but I think that was the gist of the Rosanna Shuffle, or the Purdy Shuffle. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but as I said, I don't remember the difference between the Purdy and the Rosanna, and I don't really remember what the Rosanna was about, other than it's like the typical. Don't remember the kick pattern, I just remember that. But yeah, that drum pattern is something that I tend to always gravitate to when I'm jamming, but then I start messing around with the accentations of it, accents, whatever. Like switching up the. So what if this happens? I want a double. Oh, but I will make that work. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes, made it work. Shit like that is what I love to do. Is you have a beat, you have a groove, shit ton of notes in there, and then you throw the accent like where the fuck it lands, and then you work that into a drum beat. I love stuff like that. 4/4. Maybe that didn't sound like 4/4. Like a year ago, I think I uploaded like a 40-second long drumming video to YouTube, maybe Instagram as well, where I super fast came up with like this crazy fast ghost note, Dillinger Escape Planish groove, which is also in 4/4, but because of the accents and how I chose to mess around with them, it sounds like something else. I think I remember what it is. I haven't played it since that one time, but yeah, that was it. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck! I'm tripping up. I'm tripping myself up. Yes, there we go. That's 4/4. Losing it over there. Hand starts cramping up, but you get what I'm saying. It's like I have ADHD, so maybe I'm not to say that I'm a drumming genius or a musical genius or whatever, but I think that partly also because of my ADHD, I'm fucking scatterbrained. My brain is all over the place at any given time. Sometimes, and then sometimes I'm super like zero focused. So I think like probably what has happened to me, where I have grown the affinity to just why play the accents on the 1 and 3? Why not do that in there? I think that's because on the fly, my brain is just like not satisfied with the Rosanna Shuffle. It's like, fuck, I need more. I need another outlet. So it's like, and then it's debatable if it's musically good or a good choice of a drum beat for a song or enjoyable to listen to. I don't care. When I groove like this alone, I just want to impress myself basically. And I'm very impressed at the fact that I remembered that variation that I just made up, and I recall it just now. That's cool. Also, I want to revisit this because this is also cool. Fucked it up. Someone please write a and here's the challenge. Here's the actual challenge. Now, someone write a piece of music. Write a riff to that sounds good. I don't know. The Dillinger guys maybe, but what I also find cool about that is that it's 4/4. You can totally follow it. Those are the accents, and it's clearly 4/4, but yeah. It's also something that I, developed over the years of like just sitting on my ass, playing rudiments or just whatever on the desk or my knees and stuff, and like just through repetition, be like, oh fuck, I always play this. What if I mixed it up in there? Interesting, very interesting stuff. I don't know. What grooves should I play now? I know. Enter Sandman. played it, I got fancy. When the fuck has Lars ever done a... Never. What he does is... And I love it. Hail Lars! Lars, the king of the downbeat crash cymbal. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah. I see like like an Animals as Leaders type stuff there. I've listened to a lot of Animals as Leaders back in the day, especially the first first 3 albums. But I never actually sat down to think of those albums with like a musical mind. I just really fucking enjoy them as like, just like a cerebral thing. Or not cerebral, but like just a mood thing where I love the moods and stuff. But I never sat down and dissected the grooves like, is this 4/4? Is this whatever? So yeah, well, maybe they have similar sorts of things where they play songs in 4/4 and it's the accents and the beat selections that make them sound, not to say more complex, but in another time signature. Yeah. Fuck, I want to play some more Pumpkins. I want to attempt to play the main beat from Fuck You, an Ode to No One, which has a crazy, almost like paradiddle type deal with the snare and the kick going on, and the cymbals are doing like offbeat accents, if I remember correctly. Kills me. Christ. If you can't tell, that part is like you have to be like, your stamina has to be there. Christ, because of the fucking like relentless hi-hat. This is like minute 3 into the song. You've been doing this the entire time. And then like the main groove is hard enough because, as I said, it's got this crazy syncopation. And there's always like an accent on like the upbeats, like. That hit and then you need to get that stuff going, and then it switches up to this fucking where he starts alternating with instead of playing the straight 8s on the right, he starts doing like stuff, and then like answering that with the hi-hat, and then the tom. Fuck! Fuck! my god, like, oh, fuck. I started the stream with Jimmy Chamberlain being like, yeah, you know, he's good. And then I got warmed up, and I got like cocky, and I got, ambitious, and I was like, oh, okay, Mike Mangini. Oh, okay, check out this Dillinger's K-Plank. Oh, I'm such a fucking drumming genius. And then I go into playing Jimmy Chamberlain again, who, on a surface level, his drumming stuff seems easier, but it's fucking relentless. Like that whole section there with the, holy crap, in the zone 100%. You can't miss a single beat because that throws you off. And I suppose that's the case with every type of drumming. But here's like the oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. I keep doing this as well because I don't know if the light's good or whatever. But oh man. Insane. Also, to that fucking tempo, he plays a tom fill or a snare fill, a snare and tom fill, 30-second notes. In that tempo, I can't play it here. I don't have enough toms. I don't have enough reach. I don't have enough skill. But this is the tempo he goes through the snare and 3 toms with. Oh my god, like, he does that across a snare and 3 toms. This, it's fun. That guy, holy crap, damn, #1 drummer of all time. To me, I'm fucking back into Jimmy Chamberlain now. Wow, open the curtains. Another really cool early Chamberlain groove is Silverfuck. Which, Lord Almighty, I don't know if I can play this, but I'll give it a shot. Guitar intro, drop the random. Again with the hi-hat, relentless. Bob. Oh my god, I can't do it. Well, first off, granted, my tom setup is not made for tom rolls at all. I can't do I can't do this in double speed. But even if I had like a traditional tom setup right now, it'd still be a bitch. I can do that actually. Still a stretch. Then it goes an awesome fill. A little. Fuck. Also, did you catch how I don't know if the cam mic or the phone mic picks up that well, but did you notice how quiet I was during the verse with the tom groove and the driving? You got it's really cool. You got a rhythm, a distinct rhythm. You're playing on two toms, but that's sort of the background. It's not. It's not. It's a tom groove, and it's not because the main rhythm, the main driving force in that structure of that rhythm is the hi hat and the kick. Wait, that's the sort of stuff that, yeah, that's the sort of stuff that's amazing to me. You create a drum groove, and what you hear is the what you assume is the main point of the drum groove is like the, but that gets conveyed through. It's that guy, that fucking guy. A lot of nuance there.
Say your prayers, let someone forget my son and my dad and my mom.
Is that how the lyrics go, right? Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go look at my wristwatch, which is over here, and see what's going on time-wise. What the fuck? It's like 8 p.m. Holy crap! Oh wow, there's a bunch of no goods out there on the street. I see jamming to my grooves. Yeah, smoking the wacky tobacco. I think. Nodding their heads to some cool grooves. All right, brothers, keep doing that. I'll stick around for another little while and maybe half-ass some drum jam solo or whatever. I'll just gush over some more Chamberlain. But yeah. Okay, what do we got? Okay, you know what? Shh. This is the closest I've been to a live performance, music-wise, in... I don't remember when my last show was, singing-wise. I have no idea when my last show was, drumming-wise. Probably 2008. I haven't played drums in an active band or in a band since 2008, and our last show was in 2008. So this is my first drum live performance in 13 years, so I'm gonna play there you go, nice. Welcome to my pretentious little drum show. I'm gonna start with the pretentiousness number one sign, which is snares off. Do like a Mario Duplantis, do like a Gojira type. That whole era when Mario did a bunch of drum solos, which were basically like, which is fine, but you know, whatever. So this is my welcome to the drum show now. Also, pretentiousness tip number 2: do like a song with the cymbals. That's what you get when when you crank up the pretentiousness and you crank down the technique. Which is why, if God forbid, if this would have been an actual drum solo of mine, like say, oh my God, my singer needs to go vomit. Oh my God, every guitarist broke every string they had and their legs, and it's like, oh, 10 minutes on you. I don't know how long that was, but if that was the spot, you know what? Everyone in the audience would say that I'm playing a band, which is like sort of not big. So we have a bunch of musician friends. And their friends who are also musicians, because the only people that are friends with musicians are other musicians, until they're at the point where they're not friends with anyone anymore, because every musician is sick of that. Sick of all the other musicians. Like me. But, so when you're at a show like that, and the drummer starts to solo, and you're like, oh, fuck yeah, awesome. And it goes into it starts off like I did, and then... You all fucking see that. We've all seen that. We've all seen that. Give me something interesting. Do a what the fuck for me. And that's sort of, I think, what my playing has devolved into. I'm like, I don't even fucking care about being flashy and fast anymore. All I want to do is like a mindfuck. Mindfuck is like, I don't know, just make up weird rhythms on the go and apply them around the kit. Keep a theme, keep playing with that rhythmical theme, and just expand it and make it unpleasant. Make it like a Death Grip song of a drum solo. Which is like, what? Where it's like, it's dismissible as nonsense until you're like, no, wait, this is an actual repeated pattern, right? Oh, I think he's actually doing this on purpose. And then it switches up and you're like, no, never mind, it's actually just garbage, random garbage. Until like, no, wait, hang on. I think there's a fucking rhythm here. He's repeating. Oh, never mind. There it goes again. Do that with a drum solo. Who's with me? To play myself out, here's another pretentious drum solo. That was really short because I started thinking of the Axelay. There's an old Super Nintendo game or PC game called Axelay. And that was basically the level clear music. Okay, should I just fuck off? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Should I fuck off? What should I play as my last swan song before I end the stream? You guys let me know. Let me know. What the fuck should I play? Should I play more bullshit? Should I attempt to remember to play how to play some actual song? Should I make up a song? Should I shut up? Ooh. First come, first serve. Flesh God Apocalypse. Oh my God, it's the worst band. Holy crap, are they still around? I think they are, because I saw some guys were like mad at them because they did like fucking some like heavy metal cover of like some bullshit Euro pop trance song, right? And it was like, oh, why did they have to stoop this low? Whereas I remember them as that band that played generic death metal with like fucking Guitar Pro level orchestral arrangements on top, and it's like, oh my God, it's like a symphony, wow. And it's like, no. Like, just because you write like fucking a melody like this. Hang on. The fuck is this? Isn't that like that hit song they had? Like, I don't know, the only thing I remember is that. And then it does something. But, like, you have that super generic thing. And then people in the YouTube comments were like,
Oh, and you say metal takes no fucking talent. This is on the par of Bach and Mozart and the like and the Beethovens and stuff.
and it's like, no. What you have is a super generic that you just toss the fucking orchestra over, but it doesn't make it like equal to classical music. Sorry to the fans. But I haven't listened to, that's all the Flesh God Apocalypse that I know. Maybe they're really good, but that just rubbed me the wrong way when they came out. And that was the first thing I heard, and then the first thing I read about them. It was like, oh, but then again, that was at the time where I used to get really mad at bands for being too simple or whatever. Nowadays, it's like, yeah, holy hell yeah. Bon Jovi. The Art of Dying, where the fuck did I put my sticks? Nice. I left them over there. Fuck me. You know what, I'm gonna borrow a pair of sticks from my drummer friend. Be gentle. 5A. Fuck that. I can't play with 5A. I use the heavy sticks. The 5B. 5B, motherfucker. So, here we go. To play myself out, you had your chance to request something. You requested a Flesh God Apocalypse. I played it on guitar, flawlessly, pro playthrough. And now, here's the drum part. I used to be really good at blast beats, I think. Ah, no! My left hand is speeding up. Simple. Fucking whatever. No, stop. No. Never again. Oh my god, it's a mess down here. Oh my god. Oh! There's like fucking 3 drumming mat rugs on top of each other and everything's fucking all going to shit. So, salute everybody. This is the last drum fill of the night. And I'm going to play this last drum fill to play myself out. Show a nice little groove. This was a masterclass session with yours truly, the man, me. Actually, the last tangent I'm gonna go on is that maybe you would have expected by now, by all the loose bullshit jamming that I've been doing, my single pedal hi-hat pumping jamming that I've been playing, maybe you would have expected me to do more like but I don't, because that's that's the weakling's grooving. The weakling's grooving is when, instead of using the snare as the incredibly versatile musical instrument that it is, with like to full potential by just massaging it with ghost notes up and down in every fucking way, instead of taking all that time that you have with your left hand to make love to the snare drum in the form of ghost notes and roughs and double strokes and all that shit, when you just abandon it to toss your left hand up here to the hi-hat to do like a fucking disco beat. When, I'd rather just keep the action down here with the left hand. Nice. Juice. I've been playing for 3 hours. That's too much for an old bald man like me. Anyway, so thanks for joining in this time. This live stream, Twitch, courtesy of Twitch, is probably going in some fucking way, unedited or edited or otherwise, up on my YouTube channel. So if you missed some parts, you feel like you want to check it out later, you feel like you want to watch this whole bullshit from the beginning, or rewatch some parts. Maybe you took some actual educational purpose or value out of this fucking stream. Go check it out on www.youtube/FINOWA, I think. Link is in my Twitch bio, probably. But anyway, hell yeah, guys. I love you for stopping by. This is my first real-life music stream that I've done on Twitch. I've just done a few sporadic bullshit gaming streams, but this was this, so thanks. Thanks, everybody, for the clap. Actually, you know what? Now that I picked up my phone and I got you here in the palm of my hand, literally, let's chat for a bit. While I'm, de-sweating myself and sort of de-drumming myself and getting ready to get the fuck out of here. Shoot me some questions and I'll answer. Let's make this the angle here. Put this on a little stand here. Now I can just stand here and be like a YouTube vlogger. Like, no, it's not. I gotta get my I gotta get my strategic part of my upper body on camera, which is like this, which is like, yeah. As long as you stand like this, you look buff and cool. But then like you show all the fat down here, it's like automatically lame. So, what the fuck? Everybody, hang on. What's up, Henry? Henry Turu. I was just saying that this whole mess of a stream, I don't know how long it was, but it was pretty long, is going up probably in its entirety, maybe in an edited, better version up on my YouTube channel. So I presume that you were here from or via my YouTube channel, so you can check this stream out later over there. But if you have some questions you want to shoot me right now, now's your chance. I'm going to go grab my beer.
Oh, if I can get to it, that is. Fucking Christ. You're just behind a barrage of drumming and bullshit. My God.
Oh yeah, actually, while I'm doing this, I need to start packing my drums. So this is actually a very, I need to take my fucking in-ears out. Best fiction author. Well, I was quite the little fantasy boy growing up. Let's see. My first favorite authors were like some generic high fantasy authors like David Eddings. The fuck? What the fuck? Other people in this building. David Eddings and Frank Oz, actually. You know, the OG Wizard of Oz books. That was like a series with like 8 books, I think. I read through them all when I was at like 7 or 8. And then that was probably my first introduction to like fantasy. sort of. Of course, I knew the Lord of the Rings and stuff, but the big movies weren't out back then. But yeah, the Oz books, and then like the Narnia books, read those as well. And then I branched into like this more teenage, fucking David Edding stuff. Eventually, I found Stephen King, who was around back when I was a child as well, because my older sister would read a bunch of Stephen King, and I would find her the Stephen King books, and it would traumatize me. But eventually, grew into a big boy, and I started reading my own Stephen King, which led me to read his Dark Tower series, his anthem, his what the fuck you call it? Anthem, not an anthem, his magnum opus, which to this day is probably my favorite book series. So I have to go with Stephen King. Although I haven't read Stephen King in a lot of years. I read some of his new novels here and there, but the guy that I keep going back to over and over again is H.P. Lovecraft. I got into Lovecraft stuff, like, I don't know, like somewhere between 10 and 5 years ago, and I love just reading Lovecraft. So Lovecraft, Stephen King, stuff like that is my favorite fiction. How much do I speak Finnish in my streams? You know what? Nothing. Not at all. Which is weird, but well, hear me out. I don't know how long you've been following me on YouTube, but my YouTube thing over the past, well, since 2005, has always been in English exclusively. That's just how it worked, and works. So I feel like there's a big missed opportunity that I don't capitalize on the tiny Finnish market of YouTube and Twitch and stuff, because I could do all this in Finnish and there would be so much less, not competition, but stuff for people to watch. So if I did this in Finnish, like there would be, instead of 5 billion people looking for stuff on YouTube and Switch, there's like 5 million. So I don't know. I was thinking of, since my YouTube is fully English, I was thinking of doing like a Finnish Twitch instead for the Finnish viewers solely. But so if you feel that would be an idea that makes sense, then please let me know, because yeah, I feel like I could reach I could reach all of you Finnish people better maybe, and I could also reach a whole lot of new people if I just focused on some Finnish stuff. But I think I would have to make another channel for that. I'm not sure. Or then I'd split it up and like use the same channel for both Finnish and English. But the thing is that if I did that, then the English-speaking people, they would have to eat shit for the Finnish parts. Because mostly, if not all, Finnish-speaking people, they know their way around my English. But I dare to say no English-speaking people would know what the fuck I'm talking about if I started talking Finnish. So there's that. Know what I'm saying? Anyway, should be more questions. I still have a bunch of fucking symbols to fucking work my way around. Here's the actual drummer's actual cymbals, which I'm now putting back in the stands. This hi-hat is a gorgeous, delicious Baiste 2002, which is delicious. Did I say delicious? One of the best sounding cymbal series I've ever heard. This one. My favorite though, I mean, the hi-hat is fine. Actually, I prefer my alpha. My alpha hi-hats to this one, which is weird because it's cheaper, but still. The 2002 20-inch ride or 22-inch ride is the work of gods. What are those photos in the background? Where? What the fuck? There? Oh, it's part of the decor. Part of the decor of the guy who owns this place. I feel sort of weird actually for exposing this place because I'm renting this place with a friend of mine, so I own none of this. But I'm still showing it off, which is weird. This is sort of like a recording studio and stuff, so I don't know if the guy's actually cool with me recording or streaming from here, but yeah. They're cool photos still. What else? So I have a few symbols to unpack or replace or whatever. Oh my god. Here we go. A lot of people have been talking about the city of Wuhan during these last couple of years. And I think we all know the reason to that subject being coronavirus, which originated from the province or city or whatever the fuck, which is originated from Wuhan. But I know Wuhan from the symbols that they make. Well, it says Nahu here, but yeah, I just thought it was funny because when they started talking about the coronavirus in the news back in the day, back in the old days, and they talked about Wuhan, I was like, what? Wuhan symbols? Cool. Cool little symbol crash. China. Yeah, holy crap. Oh my, I think even for natives, I'm sorry, Henry, my man, I think even for native speakers of English, this shit, when I'm excited by the tempo that I'm speaking, all this shit, it's probably too much for a lot of people, even who are fluent in English. So I'll take it down a notch, maybe. But, I'm also not always this hyper. I'm this hyper now because I've been drumming for hours and I've had a couple of beers and I'm like, whoa, all over the place. But yeah, if I was to do this in Finnish, maybe I'd be more mellow because I would for sure be more nervous because I've never been on camera in Finnish before. I've done a couple of interviews with my band Medea in Finnish, which also feels weird. And of course, when I perform live, and I talk to the crowd and I speak with the crowd and I do all that, it's in Finnish when we're in Finland. So it's not like I'm new to that. I've spoken to thousands of people from stage in Finnish, but just when you put it in this form, it's I don't know, I get nervous at the thought of that. So I don't know. You know what? But thank you for putting some pressure on me regarding this whole language situation, because I've been thinking that is this something that no one would fucking care about if I started making streams in Finnish, or would some of my now viewers like you, would some of you guys actually appreciate that? But now it's confirmed that you would. And check it out, by the way, here's that beauty that I was talking about. Too bad you didn't hear it because this is the other drummer's symbol, so I didn't use it because I don't want to break his stuff. But this one of my favorite sounding pieces of cymbal equipment in the world. I used to have one of these 20-inch rides like 20 years ago at my then rehearsal place, which was also not my cymbal. It was a high school cymbal that I just used because that was the cymbal that was there. Good times. Sticks. Need to put them there. Anyway, shoot me some more questions. I still gotta unpack the snare and my bass drum pedal. So if you're watching, if you just joined, you missed all the drumming. There's gonna be some drumming another time. But for now, this was all the drumming you got. Oh, now I'm super unfocused. I need to get, wait, hang on. The snare, here it is. Delicious. If you're interested, the snare that you just heard, if you liked how it sounded, Remo with a King. It's a Sonar Force 2003. I like it. I bought it off my drummer friend Rainer Tuomikanto, the great Raikku. I don't know, ages ago. I think just like 14 years ago or something. Good stuff. Have I considered doing vocal or guitar live things? Yes, actually, because now I'm at this rehearsal space / recording studio, which is not mine. Me and my guitarist friend Henka from Tyrantti, incidentally. Guys, local guys, Finnish guys, have you checked out Tyrantti? Do you like Tyrantti? Well, me and Henkka from Tyrantti, we go way back. When I've spoken about, I talked about me and my guitarist friend jamming Steve Vai in 7th grade 20 years ago. That was me and Henkka. We've been playing together, me on the drums and him on the guitar, since I was in 7th grade and he was in 8th grade. That's nigh on 20 years from now. He has a band, which is, I think it's pretty well known already in Finland, Tyrantti. They get a lot of promotion through Spotify and stuff. They got, their stuff on lock. They just came out with their second album, actually. But yeah, me and Hank rent this space together, but it's not our space. So this is where I'm playing drums right now. But I could do guitar and vocal live streams from my home, but I've been trying to I've Googled all over this because my Pod X3 Live, which I use now for vocals and guitar and bass if I do that, it should support singing, the mic, and playing guitar at the same time. That you could record both those things at the same time. But I can't get it to work for the life of me. So I will figure that out, but I've tried to get it to work and I haven't been able to get it to work because that's what I had in mind actually. Having the guitar and the mic audio, electric guitar and mic, so that I could either, play guitar and talk or play and sing at the same time with really great audio and all the effects and stuff, and stream it live. So I should be able to do that, but I just haven't figured out how yet. But thank you. Thank you for the stash compliments. This stash has been, I don't know, I just haven't shaved. I haven't not had a mustache in like 2 years. Sometimes I grow my beard out so that you don't notice it as much. And then sometimes it's pretty outrageous right now and I love it. And sometimes I shorten it, but it's a good dad cop stash now. It's like it's one of those stashes right now, and I think it's more prominent now because I just had like a more beard going, and I shaved it off, and it's like this is left. Also, of course, it's not this thick and full as the shadows and stuff makes it look, but yeah. And just yesterday, I was thinking, I'm sick of this fucking stash in the mask because it goes up my nose and in my mouth, and it's disgusting and itchy. And I almost shaved it off, but I didn't, and here I am. Yeah, you just listened to the new album. Hell yeah, it's fucking sick. I need to unpack my bass drum pedal. Where is it? Here it is. So, do we have any drummers out here? Any drummers here know what drum gear is about? Check it out. This is actually a pretty cool story. So I think I got this, my first and only. All right, well, fucking lame guitar players. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. You know what this is? It's a double pedal, and this is the first and only double pedal I've ever owned. Yeah, I bought my first. I bought this double pedal once I really started getting into bands like Slipknot, and I was like, oh fuck, I really want to like start playing like double bass and stuff because I want to play Slipknot and stuff, all this stuff that I'm now loving. So I looked up like on Drummer World or something, because this was in 2003, I think. I think I got my first double pedal in 2003, or this one, and I looked up on Drummer World. It's like, what pedal does Joey Jordison use? And it said Joey Jordison from Slipknot uses Tama Iron Cobra. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to go to the Iron Cobra store and buy it. So I went. And then I bought a pedal. I fucking forget. It was marketed as the Iron Cobra double pedal. And it came in the Tama Iron Cobra pedal case, which I still have. But lo and behold, I didn't realize until way later that what they sold me was not an Iron Cobra. It was. I think this is the. It's a cheaper version, and I think it's the Tama Rockstar double pedal. which they for some reason in the store sold me as an Iron Cobra pedal, which was fucking weird. And I didn't realize it until later when I saw the first Iron Cobra drum double pedal, which I'm pretty sure was on the Slipknot Disaster Pieces live DVD. When you get a close up of Joey Jordison's double pedal, and you see this, it's like a sound check or some shit, and you see that it says Iron Cobra, and I was like, wait, but mine doesn't say Iron Cobra. And then the internet came around, and I started researching. I was like, well, okay, I have a cheaper fucking pedal that I thought was better, but it's not. And that's my story. Here it is. It's going in the box. Sound-wise, double pedal or double bass? I don't know. It's, I don't know if you came in time to see my actual drumming during the stream instead of just my yapping, but I was saying that I haven't played since I got around to regularly drumming again, like a year ago or something. I haven't even unpacked my slave pedal. That is the other pedal, the double pedal essentially, and the stuff, because I don't like, it's breaking apart, and I don't really care about that anymore. I really just want to, like, my roots in drumming is with single pedals, so that's what I love, and that's what I play now and love playing. So, and I have no experience really with playing actual double bass with two kick drums. So, but I think, I mean, for visual purposes, two bass drums, yeah, but for engineering purposes or sound purposes, it makes little to no sense to have both kick drums. Like, why not just have both kick drums then, and just a double pedal to the main kick drum, right? Is that what you were asking me? Unless you're doing like some cool, like weird shit, like where you actually have two separate kick drums, which are different size or tuned differently. So you on purpose get like a different sort of sound from each kick drum. Which is badass, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, if it sounds like shit, it's badass. Okay, well, I think I've just about packed my drums. I need to change my clothes and get the fuck out of here. Actually, check out my shirt. Someone mentioned my stash. Check out my change of shirt here. Oh. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Look at Freddy's jaw. Wow, I wish I looked like this. Instead I look like this. God, what a fucking letdown. Look at my hair. Look at my shitty hairline. Oh, I'm not bald, I have the hair. Look, that's why I shaved his head. That's why I go to the barber and I'm like, could you please shave the hair that I have here to make it match the shitty hair that I have on top? And they're like, no problem, I got you. And then I just put on my Freddy shirt. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I think you're confusing my hair with this hair. This is my actual hair. I'm wearing good hair now. Thanks for the fucking spike in viewers, by the way. Now that I stopped drumming like an hour ago, I just stood here fucking showing my tits to everyone. Anyway, guys, love you. Thanks. Anyway, I'm Archie Cruz. Fuck you, suck a dick. I'm a rock star. Not really. But thanks for joining in. And hey, it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. And maybe I'll do another stream tomorrow or on Sunday. We got my kid's birthday party coming up on Sunday. Yeah, stay tuned for that. No. But, yeah. Anyway, see you later, dudes. Also, I'll upload this shit in segments or in full or whatever to YouTube. So if you want to watch me again or check out some stuff you didn't see, like the drumming that I did for like 2 hours, check it out on YouTube later, but not now, because I gotta get out of here. See you later, dudes. And and everyone. End stream.